2024第九届海洋法政国际学术研讨会在国立台湾海洋大学盛大举行，邀请到来自英国、法国、土耳其、马来西亚、越南、日本、香港，甚至是联合国法律顾问等专精于海洋法律与政策领域的顶尖专家学者与会，是一场高度国际化的学术交流。
台湾是个海洋国家，不管是海洋资源的利用，或者是海上安全，甚至是国防外交的海洋战略，都跟海洋有关系。所以我们从前几年就开始筹备海洋法政国际研讨会。那我们知道，海洋产业对台湾来讲是一个很重要的产业。联合国每年它所做的一个海事研议报告里面，台湾的海运产业每年都在前10名。譬如散装干货船在第5名，它的承运量；货柜船呢在第3名。那这样子的成就，并不是由单一个产业可以支撑起来，必须包括后面的人才的培育。因此我们提出这样子的平台，研究海洋政策与法律，来达到支撑国家海洋产业的发展。
本次会议主轴结合联合国 SDGs 永续发展目标以及国际海事组织 IMO 船舶温室气体减量政策，同时配合我国政府绿能与2050净零排放目标，将会议主题定为绿化海洋产业法律监管和商业解决方案，期望透过讨论提供学界与政府相关单位意见与决策参考。
So the sustainability in shipping is a very important topic at the moment. We need to remember that 90% of the goods traded worldwide are carried by sea. So in terms of having an impact, all this, of course, shipping and the carriage of goods by sea has a serious impact from an environmental perspective. So there has been the need to establish some measures in order to try to achieve a more sustainable future and to decarbonize the shipping industry. Now, in terms of international initiatives, the IMO was the first regulatory, well, not regulatory body, but international body which came out with the guidelines. And the idea was to try to enforce them through the industry willingness of implementing them, because the IMO doesn't have the power to enforce those measures. And invariably, also the Taiwanese shipping industry will face these issues of these environmental issues and the issue of decarbonization in shipping. So I think there are two levels to that. First of all, this is what we are experiencing now is going to be an industry intervention at international level, which invariably is going to affect also Taiwan. There's also another aspect and another layer of intervention, which will have to come from ports.
I think that as far as legal and regulatory challenges are concerned, ports, especially ports in Taiwan, can actually do quite a lot. Some of the challenges, of course, will include actually looking very strategically at how you, number one, manage the use of alternative fuels. Number two, manage onshore energy. That means don't ask your vessels which are docked at ports to burn bunker fuel for electricity. Make sure that they draw their electricity from the main national grid in Taiwan. The third, of course, is to look at much better management of port congestion. Port congestion is a big problem, and of course if you have congested ports, then the ships are sitting there, they have nowhere to berth, they have nowhere to unload their cargo, and of course they continue to burn fuel, and that of course is very damaging to the environment. The fourth thing that a port city can do is to look at green practices amongst the supply chain. So it's no point having a very green ship using, say, hydrogen fuel or ammonium fuel or LNG when, for example, you have to ship the goods or you've got to transport the goods from south of the island or north of the island, and you're using very heavy diesel to carry the goods. Well, you're losing the battle there. So you need to green not just the ports themselves, not just shipping, but the whole supply chain.
鼓励台湾海洋大学已经培养出非常优秀的航海、轮机、造船、河海工程，甚至我们海洋法律、海洋政策的专业人才。我们在海洋法律与政策学院之下呢，也成立了国际海事法律与政策研究中心。那对于我国的海洋法律以及海洋政策的规划以及修正，我想海洋法律政策学院具有相当高的一个话语权。
明年第10届海洋法政国际学术研讨会将由越南河内国家大学所属法律大学国际法学院主办，实践海洋大学多年来跨国耕耘国际海洋法律与政策论坛的构想。